Hello, my name is Yang, and I will be your instructor for 5201 this semester. And since this is the first lecture of the class, I'm going to simply introduce the class and go through the syllabus so you know what you need to do in this semester and all other information about the class. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. So here we go. Okay, and stop the video. Okay, this class is Geographic 5201, Geovisualization. You can see my name here, my email address, and there is no specific time for office hours, but you can always email me um, and arrange a time for Zoom meetings because this class is 100% online. Okay, and also I have left the name for the TA here, Jian Wang. He is a graduate student in the department, and he is responsible for your lab sessions and also gradings. Okay, and it's the same here. If you have questions regarding labs, you should email him. And if it is necessary, you can also arrange a Zoom meeting. Okay, so for this course itself, it is a topic-oriented course focusing on the examination of concepts, techniques, issues, and applications of analytical cartography, interactive mapping, and scientific visualization of geographic data. Okay, it's 100% online. There is no required login to Carmen, which means that there is no attendance check. Okay, and the course is divided into weekly modules, which are released weekly. Of course, I'm going to release each week's module on Mondays. Lectures are recorded using Zoom, so you just need to watch the videos. For lab sessions, they might be released maybe on Tuesday, on Wednesday, not necessarily Monday, but there will be tutorials, data you need to finish labs, and also videos from your TA to help you finish the lab. Okay, all course materials will be provided online via Carmen, and each online lecture will take approximately 80 minutes to finish, just like in-person teaching. Well, time to finish a lab may be longer than a regular lab session, which is also 80 minutes. So you are expected to watch lecture videos weekly and keep up with weekly deadlines for lab assignments, exams, and short essays. Okay, although there is no attendance check, you should follow the schedule of the class and to keep up studying. Okay, this is a 3-credit-hour class. Okay, for each week you are expected to invest approximately 3 hours on online lectures and labs and 6 hours of independent study, such as textbook reading. There is no textbook for this specific class, okay? But there are other readings. Online quizzes, there is no quizzes, but like I mentioned, there will be assignments, short essays, and 2 exams. Lab assignments, of course, and preparation for the exam to earn a C grade. Okay, so materials, there is no textbook, as I mentioned before, for this class, and all reading materials, right, including lecture readings and readings for short essay writing, they will be provided via Carmen. Let me show you where they are. So this is the website of our class. Here is a section called lecture slides. That's the slides for all lectures. And after that, we have lecture ratings. And all ratings are categorized into different groups because we have multiple lectures, each one focusing on a specific topic. For example, for geovisualization topic, there are several readings. For 3D, only one reading, and etc. Okay, and after that, we also have readings for short essays. They are also organized by groups. Okay, there are 4 groups: 3D, LiDAR, time, and web. I'm going to provide more information later, but now you should know all those ratings, short essay ratings, lecture ratings, and lecture slides. They are uncommon. Okay. Okay, each week's reading materials, including lecture and essay readings, are organized in 2 modules on Carmen. Okay, all content in each module is required for reading. Okay, for data storage, a cloud drive will be good enough. We do not have very large data sets used in this class, so a box, OSU uses box for now, right? Yeah, will be good enough. So evaluation, 50% of your final grade will depend on lab assignments. There will be 12 labs, each with an assignment. All assignments will count toward your final grade of the class, of the course. And the lab assignments, they are due 1 week after a lab is assigned. Please refer to the course schedule for detailed information. It is on the last page of the syllabus, and I will go through it later, so no worries. So all lab assignments will be submitted via the course website in a quiz-like format. Okay, this is the website of this class, right? You can go to all assignments using this assignments function, right? Or quizzes, right? Short essays, they are also following this quiz-like format. So you just need to click into each one of them and just finish them like a quiz, but it's not a quiz, right? So for each assignment, you need to answer several questions and may be asked to upload your work or your data. Assignment questions will be provided to you in advance at the end of each lab's tutorial or instruction, which means that when you finish all your lab content, you should be able to answer those questions because those questions are provided in your tutorial. Once you feel that, okay, you're ready, you have answered all those questions, you just need to go to Carmen and go to quizzes and find the lab you want to finish and go inside. You will see questions you just answered using your lab tutorial. So just copy and paste your answers and submit the quiz. Okay, it's actually assignment, right? So that's it. So exams, 30%. There will be 2 non-cumulative open book exams. Both will be administered using the course website, Carmen, okay? Exams contains multiple choices and blank filling questions relate to only lecture content. There will be 50 questions for the first exam and 40 questions for the second exam, okay? And for the first exam, you will have 50 minutes to finish it and 40 minutes to finish the second exam. So one question, averagely 1 minute for one question. So although it's open book, you will need to prepare for it in order to finish all those questions within 50 minutes or 40 minutes. And there are documents for you to prepare the exam. Yeah, exam study outline. They have been uploaded here, and you should check them before the exam. Okay, you ask when will be the exams. I will show you later in the schedule. Okay. So both exams will be published 12 a.m. and closed 11:59 p.m. on exam days. You have 1 attempt to finish an exam anytime on an exam day. Okay, and there will also be short essays, which account for 20% of your final grade. There will be 4 short essay assignments focusing on the themes of 3D, visualization, LiDAR, time, and web visualization. So after reading papers related to each theme, you will need to submit an essay of the geovisualization method covered by the ratings of the theme, where the course website. Please refer to course schedule for more information on when to rate papers of different themes and the dues of essays. Okay, I have mentioned that you can find all those short essay ratings for each topic here on Carmen. Okay, and there is also a document, short essay information. This document is for you to figure out what to include and what not to include for your essay assignments. Okay, so just go inside and say, it's very short. Okay, so read it and you know how to compose essays, these short essays. Totally, there are only 4 of them, so no worries. Okay, so the grading scale is just the regular grading scale for OSU. Okay, I will just leave it to you. And your final grade, as seen on the course website, will be rounded to the nearest whole number or integer. Okay, for example, 89.49 is a B plus because its nearest integer is 89. But if you have a 89.50 as your final grade, you will get an A eventually because the nearest integer of 89.5 is 90, and 90 is A minus. Okay, so this is what you need to know. Okay, and the course policies, email correspondence policy. When you email me or email your TA, please include the course code, okay, and your name and specific topic for your email, because me and your TA, we are responsible for multiple classes. So a very clear email subject or title will be very helpful to us to figure out the source of the email. Okay, so do us a favor. When write an email, please follow this format for your subject, email subject. Okay, course website policy, you are responsible for all announcements, additional ratings, assignments, and other materials posted on the website. Okay, lab questions. If you have any questions on lab content, please contact your TA, okay, not me, because he's responsible for that. And if it is IT issues such as I cannot start my computer, my Windows doesn't work, the program is not running very well, we cannot address those types of questions. Please try to contact the IT office of the university to address those questions, or IT technicians outside of the university. Okay, and there will be also be Carmen discussion boards. You can, if you have questions you want to communicate with your classmates, you can go there and leave your comments and questions. Okay, TA will just browse those discussion boards regularly and try to answer your questions. Okay, and late submission policy, this is very important. Short essays will not be accepted late. Okay, so check the schedule for dues of essays. Do not submit late short essays, they are not accepted. On the other hand, however, lab assignments will be penalized 10% for each day late, which means that theoretically, you can just submit your lab assignments 9 days late. If it is 10 days late, then 100% of your final score will be penalized. So it doesn't make any sense, right? However, the last day to submit a lab assignment is April 25th. So for the last 2 labs, you may not have 10 days for late submission, because for now, this is the last day to submit your assignment. And this day is decided by me arbitrarily because there need to be time for your TA to grade your assignments so your final grade can be calculated and can be uploaded to the university in time. So you can get your degree, or you can just you can end your semester on time. Okay, so do any assignment after this specific date will not be accepted. Okay, and extensions will not be granted due to lost work or technical or IT issues. Okay, try to solve them as soon as possible. Okay, be sure you back up and keep all your work using Cloud Drive. Okay, exam policy: exams must be taken at the scheduled time. Okay, unless you have informed me before the exam with proper reasons and documents. Okay, please contact me in advance of the scheduled exam to schedule a makeup exam, except in case of emergency, of course. Okay, and SLDS, Disability Service Policy, for now, before the semester starts, if you have any health issues that would stop you, prevent you from studying, please register with SLDS first. And when you register with them, they will send me emails regarding your registration. So after that, I can work with you to figure out an accommodation plan for you specifically. So please register with them as soon as possible if you need that. And during the semester, maybe you have some health issues, just register with them as soon as possible. As soon as you think that my health condition does not allow me to study as usual. Okay. Okay. And the registration with SLDS does not grant accommodations automatically. You need to bring the accommodation form provided by SLDS to me. Before the pandemic, that's the scenario. But now they will just email me, so I can email you. We can arrange a Zoom meeting, or we can just figure out accommodation plan using email, but register with them first. Okay. Okay, academic misconduct policy. I don't think I need to repeat this, and I suppose you have read this part. You have known this information from all classes. So do not copy and paste anything from the internet or from your classmates. Okay. Okay, I'll just leave this part to you. And about the technology, basic technical skills necessary for this class, just basic computer and web browsing skills, navigating and utilizing a Carmen. You need a computer on which that ArcGIS Desktop Pro software can install on. Okay, a Windows PC is needed. Okay, because ArcGIS and ArcGIS Desktop and Pro cannot be installed on a Mac system. So yeah, you can create something called a virtual machine on your Mac PC to run them, but that is just beyond the scope of this class. If you want to do that, you can search online. Okay, but no matter what, your PC should be able to run, install and run ArcGIS Desktop and Pro. Okay, you should have a webcam, right, for Zoom meeting if it is necessary, and a microphone, right? So ArcGIS software we're going to use includes ArcGIS Desktop. Okay, a tutorial on how to install ArcGIS Desktop from OCIO, which is IT support office from the university can be found on course website. It's right here. How to download ArcGIS from OCIO self-service. Okay, read it. And please install it as soon as possible because we're going to need it since the first lab. Okay, and for ArcGIS Online and ArcGIS Pro, there are other two documents regarding these two software. ArcGIS Pro is here, right? ArcGIS Pro is basically a fancy version or improved version of ArcGIS Desktop. It requires more hardware resources from your PC, and you need to install ArcGIS Pro independently. So ArcGIS Pro and ArcGIS Desktop, they're basically two software, okay? ArcGIS Online, on the other hand, you do not need to install it. You can use a browser to open it, okay? It's web-based ArcGIS software. And read these two documents, you will know how to install or use them, okay? Okay, QGIS, we're going to use QGIS for two labs. It is free and open source, and its system requirement is lower than ArcGIS Pro, maybe as low as ArcGIS Desktop. Not very sure, but I have never encountered problems installing QGIS because my computer is too old. So go to this website, just download for free and use it for free. Okay, it's open source. Microsoft Office 365, it is provided by the university. You're using it every day, so no comments, okay? Guacamole is something you can use to access lab PCs using your own PC, which means remotely. You can also use Guacamole to remotely access lab PCs in these two labs of the department. This is for you when you cannot use your own PC to finish labs. Okay, so it's a backup solution. So a tutorial on how to use it can be found on course website. It's right here. Connect to a geography lab PC where Guacamole. Okay, okay. So besides, Guacamole is list-based, which means your credential needs to be manually input to grant you access. Thus, okay, when you are watching this video, although I have submitted class roster to the IT office of the department, you may want to let me know if you enroll this class after the start of the semester, so they can update the list and let you use Guacamole. Okay, okay. So tentative schedule, which means that it is subject to change, and I will let you know when there is change. Okay, first column just weeks. Okay, weeks. We have 15 weeks, and the second column, the content for each meeting. Okay, for example, for the first week, there is only one meeting. When I say meeting, it is not actually a meeting or Zoom meeting. It's just a expression, okay? And for most weeks, there are two roles for each week because before the pandemic, for this class, we meet 2 times a week, usually on Monday and Wednesday. So I kept that format for each week. For example, for week 2, we have 2 lectures, right? So one should be finished on Monday, another one should be finished on Wednesday. But you can still follow your own path, your own pace, follow your own tempo. I'm just listing these 2 meetings here for reference. Okay, for week 3, we have a lecture 1, lecture 2. For week 4, we have a lecture and a lab. Okay, so the content of each week, they are listed here. So exam 1 is right here, and exam 2 is right here. Okay, and the third column is for ratings. Each lecture ratings listed here is preparing you for the next lecture. For example, for the first week, you should finish all the ratings in the category of geovisualization, and these ratings prepare you for the next week's 2 lectures, even the week after that, because there are 3 parts for geovisualization. Okay, so that's for lecture ratings. And for essay ratings, for example, essay ratings for 3D, they are assigned on Monday of week 3. You should read them and finish the essay for 3D before the due of that essay. Okay, so this leads us to the last column of the schedule. This column is for dues. Okay, you can check dues for each essay: essay on 3D, essay on LiDAR, essay on time, and essay on web. Okay, once you finish these essays, just submit your Word document using Carmen. And we also have dues for 12 labs, okay? And these dues, they have been configured in Carmen, so try to follow them. So submit your essays and lab assignments on time, okay? Okay, that's all I want to say about the basic information of the class. Okay, and here, let me fold it. Yeah, the syllabus can also be found here. Okay, the syllabus I just used, and also what else? Yeah, there is another PDF for map elements, because you're going to make a lot of maps this semester using ArcGIS software. And when you submit an assignment with a map inside, those some elements you must include, okay, or you will get point deductions. And you have enrolled the cartography class. The idea here is the same. Actually, geovisualization is an extension of cartography class. So this basic map elements should be included in your assignments. Okay, folded. And yeah, here, week 1 has been published, right? So that's the reason why you can watch this video. And similarly for each week, I will just release a module like this. Okay, so just follow these modules. Okay, that's all I want to say. If you have questions during the semester, if you have questions regarding lectures, email me. And if you have questions regarding labs and short essays, email your TA. Okay, I will just stop here, and thank you for watching, and begin to read materials for geovisualization. So for week 2, it's about visualization as a whole. Okay, thank you.